We are so over communicated with today with technology. We have clients hiding behind technology. We can't get them to answer the phone or return emails or send texts. And yet to me, I'm the old-fashioned guy that says the more face-to-face time we have, the better we are with a client. And it means finding ways to get in front of them and have that face-to-face conversation where you get to look them in the whites of the eyes, see what they want. Tell them what you're looking for. Find out what's going on in their world. And so the challenge today is, how do I get in front of people? And it's not easy, but we have to work at it. Whether it's at industry events where you get to meet them socially, whether it's finding ways to get them out to opera, to theater, to a baseball game, to a golf game, whatever it is that they enjoy, and getting them out and having them in an environment where they're relaxed and can enjoy your company and you enjoy their company. My experience over the years is some of the hardest people to get along with in the business, that when I get them out and get to understand who they are and talk to them and find out about who they are as a person in that one-to-one face-to-face time, I learn more about them in that hour or 5 hours if you're on the golf course than you'd ever learn in business. How often do we get the opportunity to do that? We don't. And for all of you, it needs to be part of your strategy of, how do I get face-to-face time with my clients each and every year, and at different points in that year, depending on how big the account is and how important it is to you, to make sure that you know what's going on. See, my attitude these days is, if you can get to the point where you can walk in and either through their EA or through them directly, get them to answer the phone and get to see them whenever you need to and have good reason to see them, and there's no issue with that, you've got a great relationship. When you can pick the phone up and ask them out for lunch or a coffee and see them and get to see them face to face, where they're inviting you to social events, where you've got a pass card to their organization's buildings and you're still not an employee. You see, once you've created that, you start to create trust. You start to create a relationship that allows you to pick the phone up and have the easy conversations and have the hard conversations. It allows you to deal with things when you're negotiating deals. It allows you to deal with things when the wheels start coming off the bus with your products or your services, and you can pick the phone up and call them and go and see them and deal with that issue. If you've not met with them, if you're not comfortable with them, they don't have a good relationship with you, how are you going to manage those issues when they come up? And they will come up. They always do. So my challenge to all of you with your current accounts and the things you're working on is, what are you doing to create those relationships? What are you doing to get in front of them face to face? And what are you doing to get in front and talk to them about your business and the services you have to offer once you've got that relationship? Because now you're able to sit down and talk about the hard conversations where you say, if we do this, if we change this, if we manage your workforce, here's the savings, here's the issues you can create for your business that will solve the problems you're having. Once you've had that, now you've got a great relationship. Once you have that, you've got the ability to meet them face to face and see them in the whites of their eyes and ask the tough questions, ask the right questions, and ask them for the business. So spend some time over the next few weeks and understand, where am I lacking in relationships with my clients, and what do I need to do to get in front of them to have those face-to-face conversations.